Let's talk about the United States of America right now. I'm not going to go over the things that you typically hear about in the mainstream news or in the new news. I'm just going to go right to the core of the matter, the thing that is really most important. And I'm not going to label it, but we're talking about how we live, what's really controlling everything. And I'm going to tell you right now that it's not good. And nobody seems to figure out what the problem is. We're just tossed about in this chaos like driftwood, flotsam jetsam. No one seems to have an anchor in any of it. And we have to step outside of the system. Take steps to remove yourself, because if you're not removed, you'll never see what you're inside of. It's because it's too close to focus on. It's almost like the nose in front of your face. You can't see it. You can't, unless you go focusing cross-eyed. So we need to step outside, almost like getting outside of our own bodies. And nobody knows what to do to change it. They just keep, to use another allegory, it's like the flood. I think the Dutch made this up, with the dike that was blocking off the incoming tides, that it sprung a leak and you have to keep plugging it in, plugging those leaks. There's so many of them that you just run out of plugs. That's what's going on. We can do it though. There is a way, even though this chaos is going on, this swirling mess that's happening. And here's the secret. You got to focus on the money. It's about the money. And you can't solve money with money. You can't do it. And that's all they ever do, is try to solve money with money. You just get deeper into the problem. You deeper in debt. You can't do it that way. So you're going to have an ongoing problem that's going to get worse and worse. That's the proof of what's going on. Look at the history. Look at the trends. And you have people that think, well, if you do this, this, and this, and you put Trump in there, and Trump does what he says he's going to do, and then all of a sudden it's going to be great. Oh, it'll be just like Reaganomics. Are you people for real? I'm not saying that the Democrats were any better. I'm not saying the Republicans were any better. But can you really look at yourself and honestly say that if you put a Republican in there with that kind of strategy and call it Reaganomics, trickle-down theory, lower taxes, I mean, you people are just as foolish as the people that have been in there most recently. The Obama, the Chicago School of Economics, that radical Obama, who, by the way, must have been hand selected by Rockefeller and their cronies, the Plutarchy, Federal Reserve, Alan Greenspan, Treasury Department. You got to understand how all these interrelations happen since Bretton Woods and the Nixon shock, the Removal of the gold standard. And by the way, the gold standard was just a temporary thing. It was never holding sway for that long, not in the global system. You had gold standards in serfdom days, in the days of feudalism. You could have gold standard. You could have that's when Moore wrote Utopia. But he said he made a sarcastic, whole satirical view of economy, and he didn't have the solution either. He didn't have the solution, and he paid the ultimate price for putting his ideas out there. But he said, let's just switch it topsy-turvy. Let's say iron will be the most precious metal because it's the most useful one, it's the strongest one, and let's say that has the most value. It might work, but when you think it through, it's not going to be the complete solution. Iron standard would beat a gold standard, and it also beats a bimetallic system, bimetal. That's what they had promoted during the beginning of the Industrial Revolution with Bryant, what was his name? William Bryan Jennings. He ran for president at least once, I think maybe twice. That's when the greenbacks were the legal tender, the greenbacks, and that this was just post Civil War, and we were getting to this whole globalism mix. That's when the banksters were doing all that. But look, this is just neither here nor there. You can dice up history any way you want and try to figure this out, but you're still not going to gain sense of it until you have reached that position that I've reached about the whole thing. You need to get to that stepping stone where you're fine. You don't have to keep stepping out of it. You get to that stable stepping stone and you look upon the whole situation. You look upon the turbulent waters, that chaos, and you realize you can't solve the problem of our life within the economic controls, the financial controls, the money system. You look at all of it and you realize you can't solve our life problems within that. You have to strengthen the life of the people directly without translating it or converting it into money worth, value, price, value. It's a junk economy. Our leaders, all they're doing is playing more of the absurd Monopoly game. And it's time for a leader to come out and teach the people the real value of life and how to really be a true, viable civilization. Money is going to be completely eradicated from that equation. Mark my words, if you thought something was radical, if you thought something was earth-shattering, if you thought something was going to make a paradigm shift, you have not heard anything until you hear what I'm going to say and what I'm planning and what I'm doing. You haven't heard anything yet. And there's a reason why they just erased all my videos. Someone inside the system of the GooTube, of the State Department, of all of them, just people in there, decided to erase everything that I've done for 10 years. It's only going to make me stronger. The more you resist, the more you're going to pay the price. The ultimate price. Because I come with one thing, and it's for victory. I come with the one thing, the one solution. We're not going to be the slaves of whatever you're doing with money. We're not going to be the slaves to that anymore. And I'll be the first person to prove that to you. But at the same time, you're going to give me all the money. So let's hand it over now.